I'm going to show you how I detangled this badly matted wig and also revamped it, restyled it, washed it, all that good stuff. The first thing I did was to completely detangle the hair first. And I did this by brushing through the hair from the tip, then I progressed towards the middle parts, and then to the top of the hair. I detangled the hair completely, and the next thing I'm going to do is to proceed to washing it. And I put the hair in my bowl and I poured water in there. But if you are dealing with hair that is completely tangled, I'm going to give you this free tip here. Matte plait the hair. You can plait it into like 4. Plait it into 4. Because one thing I realized when it was time to condition the hair was that the nature of this particular hair is that it gets matted easily. So what I'm doing right now is washing the hair, and I use my Tresemme Silky and Smooth shampoo. That's the shampoo I applied, and I'm using my hands to just wash the hair, run my fingers through the hair just to get all the dirt that are trapped inside of this wig to come out. After I massage through the hair really well, I just use my hand to sort of squeeze out the product from the hair. What I'm going to do now is to pour water to sort of rinse it out, and while I'm trying to rinse it out, I'm also still trying to wash the hair. If you are working with hair that seems to be badly tangled, just know that hair is prone to being tangled. So when you're washing it, please don't wash it the way I'm washing this right here. Plait the hair into, if it's 4 or 6 pieces, plait the hair into 6 pieces, then wash it while it's plaited. That's like 6 big pieces. Let's say you cut the hair into like 4 parts and plait it into 4, or cut it into 6 pieces and plait it into 6. So I applied my Tresemme Rich Moisture Conditioner right now, and I'm going to spread that conditioner all over the hair. After applying the conditioner all over the hair, at this point, the hair is already matted. It's already matted, and I was hoping that maybe by applying the conditioner, the hair is going to soften up and become looser, but it didn't help. So I went in and applied this leave-in conditioner, or rather this deep conditioner, which is from the Argan Oil Magic Complex. Then I also applied coconut oil. I'm also going to apply castor oil to the hair. And what I try to do now is just spray the product all over and then brush through the hair. But I noticed that brushing through the hair was a struggle. I became afraid. I hope this hair doesn't remain like this, because what do I tell this client that she gave me a week to help her revamp, and then it became worse than it was before. So what I just did was I turned off the camera, and then I heated the hair up in the microwave for a few minutes. And then after heating up the hair, I tried to detangle it, but I noticed it was still tangled. So I just rinsed it off and then air dried it. When the hair was dry, it was easier for me to detangle it. And this is what the hair looked like after I had completely detangled it, after the wig had dried. Because I noticed it's easier to detangle hair when it's dry, unlike when it's wet. When it's wet, it's going to be breaking off a lot more. So what I'm doing now is to style the hair. So I'm applying my Moroccan Argan Oil Serum to moisturize the hair, and I'm cutting the hair in really small sections to start the process of coiling it, because my client told me that the hair was originally very coily, and then she gave the wig to someone to wear, and the person brought it back and it was a complete mess. But after what I experienced while trying to wash this hair, I realized that the nature of the hair itself is not good. This hair, I don't know how it was sourced, but this is probably one of the worst hairs I've experienced. There's a hair I talked about before in the past. If you read my book, How to Start Your Hair Business, I talked about a particular hair that I bought that is in the same category with this one right here. I bought this hair then in Balogo Market in Lagos, Nigeria. This particular hair fits the same category as that hair I talked about. This hair is so prone to tangling, so the best thing I could do was just to coil it using this small coiling wand, because I know that if I should use a larger coiling wand, the coils is not going to last long. So I opted to use this smaller coiling wand, because I know that when I coil it with this smaller coiling wand, the coils are going to last longer. Even while she combs through the hair, the coils will still be in the hair. So I took my time and coiled the hair from one side all the way to the other side of the hair. And after I finished coiling the whole of the back of the hair, I want to coil the frontal area right now. So I applied my moisturizer to the front of the hair, and I started to detangle the hair and brush through it. And I also sprayed my heat protectant spray all over the hair, combed through the hair. And what I'm going to do now is just coil out the back of the hair and apply my moisturizer again and clip away the front of the hair and start coiling that back. So using that same coiling wand, the same tiny one, I'm just twisting a small section of the hair all over it, and I hold the coil up there for about 1 minute and then take it out. Then I leave that one and then I start coiling another part of the hair. I cut out the small section, comb through it, and I twist the hair all around the coiling wand. After twisting the hair all around the coiling wand, I let the hair take the heat for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, and I take out the coiling wand. I'm going to keep on doing this until I've coiled the entire hair on this section here that I'm currently working on. If you're getting value from this video so far, please make sure you smash the like button and share this video with somebody who is also going to get value out of it. If you have badly matted hair, or you know somebody that has a hair that is just so prone to being matted, share this video with the person so the person knows exactly how to revamp their wigs, how to wash their wigs to avoid it getting completely matted and then you have to throw out the hair. So just be very careful out there when you're washing your wig, because if you're not sure of the quality of the hair, you might just end up messing the entire thing up. So I'm going to keep on coiling this hair until I've completely coiled the entire thing. And yes, if you haven't purchased my ebooks on how to start your hair business and the second ebooks on hair extensions and how to test its quality, these ebooks are available on my website. The links to which you can use in purchasing them are in the description box. So please click on these links to purchase my ebook. So this is what the hair looks like after I finish coiling the entire thing. What I want to do right about now is start styling the whole of the hair, because of course I can't give my clients this hair like this, even if it looks okay, but I can't give her something like this. So what I'm going to do now is just to create a part. So I decided to part it like a miniature C part. And you know, the thing is, when I'm working with a client, like for the first time, I try to be very careful with how I style their wigs. If you don't specifically tell me that, oh, do a C part, you know, you can pluck out the hair to create the part, I try to avoid doing it. If it's somewhere that I'm just working with newly, except if you told me, oh, this is how I want my hair to be, then I will now go in and then I can twist the hair and, you know, do all those extra. Because I also noticed that the hair here, the frontal area is longer than the hair at the back of the hair, so you notice a length difference. If it was somebody that was probably used, I would have liked to trim the hair at the back part to sort of help it match the hair in front. But this is not a client that I'm used to working with. It's like the first time I'm working with this client, so I just had to just leave the hair how it is without, you know, doing any excess before she comes back complaining that, oh, she gave me a wig and I cut it and I spoiled it and all of that. So I just left it for her how she gave it to me. But what I just did was just to style it really well and coil it in a way which the coils last long. So maybe one thing I could have done, or maybe you can do, is just ask your client, am I allowed to cut out the hair and just make it look better than how it was originally? Ask those questions. But one thing you also have to know is that what looks good to one person might not look good to another person. She might just want that extra length. That's the reason why the back part of the hair is slightly long. So this is what we started with, and this is what we are ending with. I really don't like the frontal that my clients use for this hair, but then what am I going to do? It's a bit short, but this is the best that I could do right now in this tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, be bold, have courage, live a positive life, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, love.